about 5 languages of love. I also consider this topic as very interesting and even new for me, even if I know love languages, but this classification quite new for me. The book new for me, written by Gary Chapman. So I hope it will be as well something new for your audience.
Yes, it is. And sorry for the delay today. That there was unexpected issue come up with the laptop. And yes, go ahead. Would you
Me?
like to share about?
Yes, I can. Yes, I am prepared with my notes. I spent some hours with reading, checking. So I can start. You can then add, comment, or just present your point of view.
Okay.
So today the concept of five like in our hand, 5 love languages, created by American couples therapist and pastor Gary Chapman. So we can consider such person as the authority. That's why we decided to present this topic as well.
Yeah.
And this concept refers 5 simple ways we want love to be shown to us, and the ways we wish we want to express love from us to others. Um, why it's worthy to present and to apply in our life? Because we know that none of us feel and experience love the same. Every single person is different, and the same as it comes to expression, to feel the love. So that's why many languages, because many people, many people, and some of us will be satisfied and feel loved hearing just "I love you." Not just it's wonderful saying "I love you," but for example, for another person, much more profound will be, for example, when his or her partner will cook, prepare something, some dinner together. It will be like the sign of love. So for everyone, something different is much more important. Let me say the example using because here we have 5 languages, like languages.
Mm.
So we can compare it like with English and Chinese. Let's say that your wife speaks only Chinese, you speak English. So never impossible that your wife will feel fully loved without
Mm.
knowing English, and you will be never able to offer the whole love without knowing, understanding Chinese.
Mm.
It's like we can compare a bit with it. So we should to get to know and to learn what is the basic language of your partner, in order to create such life, to live happily and in a harmony. Of
Mm.
course, in this book is written about 5 languages, but it can't be like that limited number, only five
Mm.
basic, but there are as well dialects many dialects. Would you like to add something?
I would like to say that this is every person can have a different language of understanding, and this is very important for people to understand these love languages, so that it can create a strong bond between the people. There are, as you said, there are 5 different languages. Word of affirmation, and I mean people who value words and appreciating and all these things. These are they feel love when they receive compliments, kind words, or encouragement. Is that
Okay.
right? Yeah.
It's your point of view. I present what I found. You present how you see this topic.
I
So
had
it's
a
okay.
list. I had a
From
very big.
from, from my point, no one commenting or disagreement.
uh,
Um, I guess we will have common conclusion at the end,
yeah.
so it's okay. It's important as well to know this basic language of the partner, and the partner to know what is our basic language, because knowing this, we can create the emotional atmosphere at home, that we can really deal with many misunderstandings or problems. So two different people, like this person, English speaking, Chinese speaking, so two different people are really capable and able to create common life and live happily and in harmony, knowing these languages of myself and of the partner. So this is the true joy of life, yes, that we can really discover how to bring out the best in each other. It's like in Inuits, rubbing nose to nose against the nose means the same as kissing for Europeans. When I was a child, I was laughing at this without understanding. Now I understand it's just another kind of showing the affection and just a kiss. How to recognize this language of love? You can decide for the easiest way. So you can make some test or quiz. Yesterday, just before preparing for this topic and out of curiosity, I googled on the Polish website 5 languages quiz. I did this quiz and I have results. I am not surprised because I know myself, but it was good to see how such quiz is prepared and the results in percent. So now I know what I knew, what I felt, but now it's on the graphs. So everyone can just Google on English websites 5 love languages or something like that, and it really takes a few minutes. Professional prepared quizzes, tests, so you can check. This is the easiest way, but of course you can recognize by just simply observing your partner and yourself in a daily basis environment, and even paying attention when your partner, your beloved ones, has a lit up face in contact with you. So you can see, oh, bingo. So this is love language that really my beloved ones appreciates the most. So simply observation. Even by receiving gifts, you can know what is important for your partner, because usually we give something what is really valuable for us, what we wish to receive. Another tip how to recognize, even being watchful and with X-ray in contact with some criticism words from your partner, because if your partner criticizes you, you don't have time for me, you can see common time is important for him. Not to be offended, it's a really signal for you what is important for him. So observation and this criticism as well, and quiz and tests, there are tools to discover and to know. Even if you know, it's not so secretly hidden in yourself. You generally feel what is the most important for you, how you feel. What is yes, yesterday during this searching and checking this website with tests, I saw that the result showed 2 languages as the main languages, love languages, and it's as well the true that we use 2 love languages in our life. But what is interesting, one person may prefer to express love through one type of language, but can prefer to receive through another. It's also interesting. So one person, like thinking about some example, like in a marriage, for example, for a husband, it could be much more louder as the sign of love when he will receive love words from his wife, but he himself prefer to give some favor, help. It's easier to give love in this way. Yes. Would you like to add something? Because I'm talking.
No, carry on.
Okay. So now with 5 languages by Gary Chapman. The first love language, number 1, is affirmative expression. Sorry for looking for my papers, but I am all the time prepared and my note not to forget anything. So the first, number 1, is affirmative expressions. For people for whom this love language is important. Affirmative means upbuilding, uplifting, reinforcing. So people with this love language, they value verbal connection so much, the most. So it's important for them to know about them, or it's important to know why the partner admires them and appreciates, to have this feedback. Some examples, some sayings from daily life, to hear, I loved it when you made dinner last night. It's good just to say, to notice. It doesn't cost you anything. Another, I'm impressed with how you planned the itinerary of our trip, the plan of our trip. Or another example, I appreciate your involvement in yesterday's discussion with friends. Or I like it when you touch me like this. Or I love you. So even this, I'm impressed, I admire, how much it can uplift you and bring you closer. It's really very, very important. Even small gestures in this first number one, of course, using words. Let me say the example. Early morning, husband is going to his first shift to work. Wife is maybe in bed. So he can just made a note, put on a small stick on the table in the kitchen with some love declaration, or have a nice day, baby, sweetie, whatever. It's also after waking up, making coffee. He made your day. Yes. So it was one first example. Another, in this first number, compliments. Expressing love by compliments. It can be like similar, but typical compliments. It should be simple and direct. You look elegant in this suit. You look so beautifully in this dress. Or no one can cook spaghetti better than you. So yummy, yummy, yeah. So
shouldn't lie that. Do you think people should lie? Do you think people should lie when they are complimenting?
No, but why we should start from such thinking that he can lie? No, how to build relationship? We are talking about a relationship, yes, that you really want to be honest and to say compliment. I can't believe that people who are in love, they want to lie.
No, I mean that finding out the true good thing in someone else and praising that is more strong bond creating thing. What do you think? Instead of lying, because this can be not true, that like saying no one can cook spaghetti better than you.
But you know what I mean? Compliment. You didn't meet with such compliment. Of course, that maybe some master chef can prepare it better, but it's not about this.
I mean that people can rephrase it, that it is the best spaghetti which you made it. I mean, it shouldn't be generalized, as you were saying in previous, that we shouldn't generalize. If we generalize it for the time being, that person can be happy, but for longer run, that can come in their mind that this person is lying just to make me happy. But if we find something real inside, there are a lot of real things in every human. If we find that one and praise that one, compliment that one, that would be more stronger, I think. What would you say?
Yes. In love, we look differently at a person. Yeah, we look at the person through the prism of love. So if someone, my beloved one, for example, one day he can tell me that I am the most beautiful in the world, but I know I am not the most beautiful. I am not the miss of the world. I know, but it's nice that in his eyes I am the most beautiful. Is he a liar? No, I don't have any title, and will never have any title of being the most beautiful woman of the world. But in his eyes, I am.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is he a liar? No.
Because no. Here, that person has put some kind of confinement or some kind of boundary in himself or herself, that you are the most beautiful person in the world, because the person only that person can be the most beautiful for him or her.
It's like
That's
with,
true.
with kids, yes. Our kids are small, and when they are growing, and we encourage, you are the best, you are the most talented, so much skilled. It's like that. Okay, it's clear. No need to focus on this. And another aspect in this first words to uplift us, words of encouragement. Just to add some courage as well is very important. No compliments, but sometimes lack of these words of courage from the part can cause that we don't achieve, or we didn't achieve positive things we like to achieve. So it's also important, because sometimes we can feel unsafe, not secure enough without this lack of confidence. So even one person, and with this trust and belief that you will do it, you are capable, you are talented enough, you are good, yes, it will be like that he will achieve the goals. Okay, so number one, I think from my part is done with number one. Little favors, love languages number two. Little favors. There are some people for whom the most important, much more profound, is when others reach out to them, first to help, to offer something good for them. And I remember my female friend and her fiancé, husband, I don't know the state then, but every morning getting up very early during the winter, during the snowy winter here, he was getting up and clearing and cleaning the driveway for her, so she could leave the car safely and quickly. It was really beautiful, without any asking, without any begging, please do it for me. It was just his care about her. And you see how different we are, because for this friend of mine, it was important, and she saw this care as a language of love. But for another person, it could be not so important. Why did he do it for me? I am not a small baby, I have two hands, I am resourceful, I can manage. It somehow humiliates me that it as show that I can't do this. So not for everyone this little favors will be understood as the love language.
Yeah.
So for some people, absolutely not, and even can be offended and even angry. Why did you do it? And you understand. So it's so important to really know, not to make any nerves, not to comment, not to irritate, but to understand. Another husband of my friend always make sure that her car is fueled. It's as well good and nice and important for her. So what else we can add in this little favors? But generally, being the observer and observing your partner after difficult, hectic time at work, coming back, just how you can somehow help, offer, prepare a tea, or just create a cozy space to relax, to chill out. So some people really will see your effort, your scanning the person's mood, environment, fatigue, how does she feels, scanning as your love language, that you are trying to do the best to help, to support, to smile, to whatever, but it's the kind of love.
Yeah, go on.
Yes, it was number two, little favors. Now, love language number three, gifts.
Wait a minute, please. Yeah, it's an acts of service which you discussed. Yeah, you said that giving people favor, doing something. People who value acts of service feel loved when someone does something for them practically. This is more relevant to practical. Before was that words of affirmation. Now next stage come up as a practical. Now third one is receiving. Receiving gifts. Yes, go ahead. Explain the third one, please.
Yes, gifts. So there are a group of people for whom This love is shown by giving them some presents, specific things, but it can be tangible or intangible, that helps them feel special. We can't name such people materialistic. It's not about this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just small flower. It's
Yeah.
like the
Small,
gesture
small.
of remembering, of knowing, observing that you like this kind of perfumes or this kind of cigarettes. It's not about expensive gifts. Of course, can be like that, but not to name such people materialistic. So tangible or intangible gifts. Even going to the grocery, one part of the couple going to the grocery, even you can notice, oh, my hubby, my beloved, he loves this coffee or this wine, I will take for him. So it's about being a good observer, to notice, to know what can really make your partner happier, to provoke the smile on his face. But here in these gifts is as well this kind of intangible, giving yourself, giving your presence, giving your time. We can name it self-giving or gift from your presence. For many people is as well very, very important and crucial. You are in need, you feel alone, you need just to have someone close to you, and when a partner can understand it and see and stays with you, for you, it's really a love gesture, a love language. Now the four, yes, the next, we have five now. The next, spending time together.
Quality time, yeah.
Spending time together, good time. There are people for whom sharing time, attention is really like the most valuable currency of this love language. Even if you are in distance and it's your love language, you need to organize time to offer to your spouse, to your partner, this opportunity. So you can arrange meeting on the Zoom, on some apps. It's also about spending time together, because some parents, some moms are like that, but it's about the quality of time. They are with kids, but they are all the time doing something, working, cooking. Kids are near, mommy, read with me a book, mommy, do with me this, play this doll with me. But no, I don't. We are together, but the quality of this time is maybe not so good. So it can be like that we are together, but this time is not so good. Here we are talking about good time, and it means as well being together as a sign of the respect. No phone calls when you decided to have common time, or no checking the messages. No checking the messages.
It's undivided attention.
Yes, it's you are just distracted, and it's really sad. It's beautiful having this time together, and for you to know that you are the only part of this program with your beloved ones. How you can spend this time together? What we can do? It's obvious, but let me list some suggestions. Physical activity. So we can go. I know you like going to the gym, so it can be shared gym or swimming pool or hiking, cycling, dancing, whatever, but physically. Sightseeing, joint sightseeing, the area, other cities, trips abroad as well. Going to the cinema, theater, opera, gallery, museum, playing. During lockdown, people started to be much more creative, and they started just to play board games, cards, also computer games, common cooking, common outing to the pubs, restaurants, cafe, learning something new, common going to the dancing course, or foreign language, or making something in the clay. Is very popular here in Poland nowadays. Some of my friends my age, they started to make some masterpieces in the clay. Reading a book aloud, about even relationship, going to the concert. So many suggestions how to spend time together. not to feel bored. And this valuable conversation I told about being focused, that you are sure you are the only one in this the part of the program during this time together. But as well, this valuable conversation, meaningful conversation, it's not the same as the first point, this uplifting words. Here is about much more listening to the partner, not using words that will bring him, but much more listening to your partner. Focus on encouraging him to talk to you, listening with empathy. And as well some suggestion how it should look. So keep eye contact with him when he talks to you. If you are listening to your partner, don't do something else at the same time. I know that women are capable to do many things at the same time. So they are cooking, they are cutting some vegetables, near is the baby or the kid, and talking and asking, listening to the radio, sipping the coffee. Women are able to do anything, and maybe they are even not distracted. They are just prepared to be mom and to be multifunctional and do many things at the same time. But guys are different, and as we respect to this difference of your partner, male partner, just don't do anything else. Only focus on your partner and listen to him. Listen to his feelings, her feelings. Watch body language. It's as well some challenge for us to observe the body language. If he's relaxed or stressed or some fear, because of my experience, my work, my profession with many exams, I observe stressed students, and sometimes I am really scared seeing that the student is scared and so nervous, keeping his hand on the neck, and I know from wise books and from specialists that is the primary gesture to protect the arteries from the predator. So just observing your partner, you can see, oh my gosh, so stressed, so nervous, a lot of anxiety. Try to somehow help him and refrain from interrupting. So some ideas about spending time together, but good time and good quality of the time. And number 5, the last, and then you will continue. It's touch. It's touch. The touch.
It's you.
Yeah, touch. Touch is really, I guess that for most this primary love language, all forms of bodily closeness. So especially important in maybe for everyone, not for guys only. No. So here can be hand holding, hugging, kisses, massaging, yeah, your neck, your shoulders, hands, feet. But what is important with touch? Because physical touch is really strong love language, and it can tighten a relationship, but it can break it as well. So touch express love, but as well express hate. A lot of violence on this basis on with touch. So that's why this love language is so lack of right word now to describe, but so crucial. Let it be crucial. And you can imagine slap on the cheek of a child that hurts a lot. And for a person for whom the basic love language is touch, such slapping on cheek really will be devastating. Not for everyone, because I know people for whom even physical violence, it's somehow they deal with it even. But for some people, even slapping on the cheek will be completely devastation. And the same example, not just hug. for every child, a hug is express of love, and for person for whom this basic language is touch, this hugging will be like crying for love. I remember from my past some experience. 1 year, I was a mom, so it was maybe 18 years ago. 1 year I was working in the orphanage with school for such poor kids, and it was so sad period of time because all this orphanage, all these orphan kids, they were begging, craving for any attention, for touch. During every free time, they were, trying to hug me, to embrace. They were just craving for touch, sit on my laps. Because of lack of this, it was so important for them. So, no, it was very painful time because you being alone, you can't just feel this lack of love by touch for every single child. What else here? Thinking. No, some gestures, some touches. They are just simply during daily life, like sitting together on the sofa or just a short kiss.
Cuddling.
They don't need any special effort. They don't require any effort. Even just saying hello, goodbye with a kiss or embrace. So easy. No need to learn.
We lost your voice. Paulina, we lost your voice. Hi. Paulina, we have lost your voice. You come back. Yeah, this is, now we lost her voice. Let her come back. This is very important that to be open, learning and trying new ways of expressing love. Even if they are not your own primary love languages, by being open and willing to show love in different ways, you can strengthen your relationship and deepen your connection with others. Let's see if hi, Paulina, we lost your voice. And it's important to understand and recognize your own love language as well as the love language of your partner and loved ones. This can help you express love in a way that is meaningful and resonate with the other person. It's also important to remember that everyone is different and may have a different love language or may value different love language at different times. It's important to communicate with your partner and try to understand their needs and how to feel love. Paulina, when you just speak, if we can hear you, then you can continue. No, your voice is not coming. It's not coming. Okay, that the topic was the 5 love languages. The number 1 is word of affirmation. I'm complimenting with the words. Then is act of service, doing something practically to show love. Then gifts, receiving gifts, giving, even it's a small, no matter how big it is, are expensive. Then spending quality time. There are a lot of activities as Paulina has suggested, and you can find the ways or search that what activities can make you that give you quality time. And then physical touch, people who value physical touch feel love when they receive physical affection such as holding hands, hugging or cuddling. There can be others as well. And Dr. Chapman suggests that understanding and speaking your partner's love language can help improve communication and strengthen your relationship. So this was today. Paulina, can you speak? I think we lost her. No? All right then. Okay, thank you very much. We will try. I will try to mention these love languages and their details, different activities in the descriptions, because they are too long, different activities which you can find out from there, or you can search as well. So thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend. That's a Sunday today. Have a lovely tomorrow, Monday. Take care of yourself. And bye bye, Paulina. Still, we can't hear you. Bye.